Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest episode of Attraction Reaction. So, if you guys have been around on the channel for a bit, you would know that Attraction Reaction was a show that we originally did back in 2021, 2022, if I remember correctly. And the goal of the show was to talk about new attractions that come out either weekly or monthly. And we just discuss them. I'd discuss them, and I'd give them a rating, and discuss what I liked, what I disliked. And where I wanted that to differ with this new show a little bit, as I've sort of been trying to revamp it since the PEC24 FanFest exhibition, I sort of wanted to give it a test run this week, and there are no new attractions for the past couple weeks or for this week, so I wanted to look at one of the newer attractions that I didn't really get to cover, other than it opening, and that is Wall-E the Ride at Disneyland Wales. So what I wanted to do today is take a look at Wall-E the Ride, and where I wanted this to differ from the original attraction reactions, that I wanted to do a full ride through of the ride, and while riding it I wanted to sort of give my opinions on it, and then I'll give a little more in-depth opinions after the ride through as well. But I thought that'd be a cool concept, and so I thought we could test it out with Wall-E the Ride here today. And who knows, if this is received well, I might do this weekly, bi-weekly, not sure yet, but for weeks that there are no new attractions, or for months that there are no new attractions, I might decide to just do episodes like this, where we just go check out an attraction, whether it be new or not, and sort of ride through, give my opinions, and yeah, it's a good way to showcase different rides in different parks. And if you guys don't want to sit through my full ride through of Wall-E the Ride and just want to go straight to my bullet point opinions on the ride, you can jump to the timestamp on the screen now. With all that being said, let's jump right into it. Alright, so this is, I believe, my third time riding Wall-E the Ride, the new version at least. I'm super excited to see if there's anything I pick up that I didn't pick up last time or whatnot. Yeah, so I found this time travel bit very interesting, because obviously in the movie there's no time travel, but I'm guessing it's having us be in the past and we're traveling to the future to the world of Wall-E. If y'all didn't know, Wall-E is one of my favorite Pixar movies, probably in my top 7 or top 5. But I love rewatching it, no matter where it is on my ranking. That opening just works so well as its own short film, really, with no talking. It's great. All right, yeah. So I love the little Wall-E graphic here. It's helping to set the tone for the world. Obviously, we're on Earth here. Oh, there we see Wall-E for the first time. I believe that's one of the classic scenes, and there's the B&L shopping center. So I love the world building that we have going on here. It's obviously already pretty great. And there's our first look at Eve. Oh, I like that effect. There we go. And the sound effects pairing with it are great. There we go. See, I couldn't really see that scene though, so that might be an issue. That was weird. Might have just been where I had the camera placed. I like the sandstorm alert. That was nice. Yep, they're under the ship. It's following very closely with the opening to the movie. Now this right here is great. The amount of detail they put into the items there, and they got the TV playing with the plant. It's great. Great theming for Wall-E's little house. Yeah, the effects are just top notch. Obviously, in the original ride, it didn't move that much, and it was a classic Disneyland Wales ride, but it definitely needed this reimagining. Yeah, I love how fast they've been able to tell the story in such rapid fire pace, but being able to tell it so well in the only minute minute and a half we've been on this ride. Summing up the WALL-E movie. It's great. Oh no, these, yeah, that is a cool sort of hyperspace type effect. I like that. Compared to some other parks who do a similar effect, I like this one the best of recent memory. Yeah, I don't really remember much going on in the ride after this point, so. I like how we're getting a lot of time to look at the ship with the music. It's really helping to set the cinematic tone to the scene. That was a smooth transition, like coming in, the fading into black, or from black. It's very nice. Oh, if I can turn it, yep, A113 of the Pixar reference. Oh, there's his name Beamo? I can't remember his name. It's like Beamo or something like that. Or no, something like that. I believe Beamo's the dude from Regular Show, but yeah, is a name like that. They remind me of similar characters. Yeah, the theming here is still all pretty great, fairly accurate to the movie. Just darker lit, which I think is fine, because that's sort of the theme of the ride, is sort of a darker lit attraction. Yeah, again, they're hitting all the main points of the film here. Oh, I do like how they turned it, the ride vehicle up like that. It reminds me a lot of Forbidden Journey. I do think a little more detail could have gone in here to the trash. You know, just put in the sort of trash template there. You know, it's fine. It's effective, but I would have liked a little more detail there. No worries, though. Just minor things.
Activating airlock disposal. Activating airlock disposal.
Halt. The halt, guys. So again, add in the cool effects. That's great. Rogue robots. Oh, now we're really speeding through. It's really turning into the roller coaster. Ah, this is cool. Down the hallway. I like that. That's awesome. Ooh. It's an interesting transition. It was very strange. I do love seeing all the robot references in the repair ward. Yeah, they're really hitting all the beats of the film. The halt robots did go on for a little long. And we're jumping right here to the end. I don't know if WALL-E ever turns the wheel like that. I'm pretty sure it's the captain. I don't remember. I don't think he ever does that though. There it is at the end of the ride, and as most rides are, you know, sometimes endings are a little hard, a little sped up, and that's sort of what we're seeing here. But I think it's done a little smoother than a lot of rides.
3, 2.
I mean, it tells a complete story.
0.
Is it a little rushed? Yeah, but they hit all the story beats, which, you know, it's great. And I understand human. Ooh. See, I was not expecting this either. A little post thing here when they return to Earth. I like that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I really do like that. All right, yeah. On first impressions, yeah, that was a great redo of WALL-E. Refurb of WALL-E, and I'll be giving some more in-depth thoughts in a second. Alrighty, so I've had a bit to formulate my thoughts. I've reridden the ride as well, and I've gotten my pros and cons down for WALL-E the ride. So just to jump right into it with the pros, Number one, great theming. Disneyland Wales is no new park when it comes to great theming. Obviously, you can see it in their Toontown Land. You can see it in pretty much all their lands, but specifically a lot in like their Toontown Land and their Adventureland, for sure. And Tarzan the Ride, is another example, and even Merida's Brave Adventure. So they continue great theming on this attraction. The world building is also great. Obviously, they're using graphics from the film, which is awesome, and they're adding in some great molds and some great meshes of different logos from the world of Wall-E, such as the B&L logo. So they're tying all that stuff in great, and they're adding in a lot of great stuff. And it follows the movie storyline very well, very great. It's a very well done condensed version of the film. The graphics and animations are great, from the laser blast, the light speed sequence, the character animations. Those are all great. They're all wonderful. I do love specifically how the ride moves, similar to Forbidden Journey. The ride system is very similar to Forbidden Journey. So you're moving up and down scenes, and you're moving left and right. And it really does, it keeps me engaged in the attraction, and I think it gives it a better sense of realism. Another thing, the flying hallway sequence with the Halt bots I thought was really great and innovative, going in and out between the bots. It really helped to immerse the attraction way better than the original version. I really like that, and I especially like the scene where Wall-E is controlling Otto, the character who's the steering wheel in the movie. Again, I don't think that was in the film, so I specifically like that they added it, and the animation on it was great. So then jumping into my cons, I don't really have too many for this ride. I thought it was a great refurb, but they're just minor things. So number one, I feel like the Halt sequence with the Halt robots, though I really did love that hallway sequence, I felt like it went on for a tad bit too long. But again, for the most part, the pacing of this ride is great. I also, another minor thing, for the most part, theming is great. I just felt like in the trash room, I understood why they did this. It's a lot easier just to put down that trash photo texture onto the terrain instead of actually placing individual pieces of trash. But considering most of the ride is up to that standard of putting in a lot of detail, I felt like that's something that they could have added on a little better, put a little more detail into. But again, that's very minor, not a big deal. Finally, I felt like the ending of the ride is summed up a little fast. You can have that happen a lot on these story-based attractions. And even the coaster-based attractions that have some sense of story, but not really, like, for instance, like Supercharged over at Universal Roblox, I feel like ends a little too fast. Even Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, I feel like, is sort of summed up a little too fast, real life and on Roblox. But I felt like they did a fairly good job here. It was summed up a little too fast, but I think what saved it was the little post-credit scene they had with Wall-E and Eve planning the plant. I thought that was a really nice add-on. And overall, even though it felt a little rushed, again, another example, I guess, could be like Peter Pan's Flight. But yeah, it felt a little rushed. It really was truly a better done ending than a lot of these story-based attractions that you find in real life and on Roblox. So overall, I really enjoyed my time on Wall-E the Ride. It stands out as probably the best attraction in Disneyland Wales now. I guess maybe I can do a ranking one of these days. But yeah, I really had a fun time with it. So with all that said, we are going to get to the rating part of the video. So if you were around for the original attraction reaction show, you'd remember that we used to rate things based on 4 different categories, those being uniqueness, creativity, entertainment, and quality. However, if there was a ride that was meant to be a one-to-one remake or recreation of a real-life attraction, I would get rid of that category for that particular attraction reaction video. Now, looking back on it, I'm just going to get rid of that uniqueness category altogether, because it sort of weighs down the score or bumps up a score, and I feel like all attractions should be rated equally. So I'm going to get rid of that category, and instead of doing creativity, entertainment, and quality, I'm changing entertainment to engagement. Pretty much the same thing, meaning just how entertained / how engaged I was, but I feel like engagement sort of sums that category up a little better. So jumping into it, what are the scores that I give Wall-E the Ride? Well, for creativity, I have to go a 9 out of 10. This is mainly because Wall-E the Ride has never been done before in real life or on Roblox. Even though it's an IP-based attraction, Disney IP-based attraction, again, it's a ride that's never been done before. So the creativity there I thought was really great. And even though the ride follows the story to a T, that takes a lot of effort to go through there and find just what scenes to pluck out and how to pace it well, which I guess leads into engagement, which I gave a 9.5 out of 10. I was very engaged throughout this ride when it came to the ride system. Being able to move left, right, up, down really helped to keep me engaged in the ride. From an entertainment and engagement level, being able to have such a great paced ride and be able to go through this story and tell it so well that I already love, then I felt like they did a great job with that. And quality, I have to go an 8.8 out of 10. This is another high quality attraction from Disneyland Wales, one of the highest quality attractions you can find on Roblox. So averaging all that together, we get a final score for Wall-E the Ride of a 9.1 out of 10. Do go check this ride out if you haven't already. It's a great attraction. We only have one attraction for the year that I've been on that has come out this year. So for me, this is my favorite ride of the year so far, obviously. But yeah, it's a for sure one to check out, and it's definitely going to go up there as one of the best attractions on Roblox. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Attraction Reaction. Let me know what you liked, disliked about the format for this new show. I'll definitely take some feedback into consideration for upcoming episodes. But yeah, I wanted to check out this ride, and I'm so happy I was able to do it on this video. And be sure, if you haven't already, to book the PEC24 Expo in the description down below. It's an all-new Roblox theme park event, bringing the community together. It's going to have collectible emblems that you as a guest can collect. We're doing VIP passes, which is going to have some awesome perks like exclusive panels and Q&As. And there's going to be a lot of cool parks there. And if you are a park owner, group owner, be sure to check that out to sign your group up for the PEC24 Expo running June 8th through June 9th. All that will be linked in the description down below. With all that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a great day.